the first week back into work, and this is what I'm on, this nice little wall behind me. This is the customer's floor tile, so that's the floor colour, and then the units are like that dove grey sort of colour. So this wall we're going to do it quite like a moody brown. I'm just going to mix the base colours up now, it's just been primed, and get the base on. Right, so I've just finished mixing this speaker seat. It's a lot lighter than the actual floor colour, because what we want is for the next layer it to stand out so you can see at the end of the tile on this side. Sort of got them lighter colours in there. So this is going to be the base colour, and then we put the top colours on, and for the top colours I'll use these dark sort of walnut colours to match it in, but the bottom we always want it lighter than the top coat. So everything's ready now. Got my skimming spatula, just about to put the first coat on. Accentuating from there, so you see the darker bits I can make them darker and bigger if we want, and the lighter bits we can make lighter, so it'll be more of like a big dark vein running through. It just depends how dark or light you want it really, but now we've got the colours on there you can see I want more. So the second coat is on this one now. What I did is I based it out with the lighter colour, which is this one, and I've made 3 different shades from that lighter colour. Darker, one of them is just like a dark brown, and the other one's like a dark orangey brown, which is up there, and I put a little bit of white in to match the cupboards. This isn't how the actual design is going to turn out, this is just a rough idea, so tomorrow we're going to run off this and sort of build the pattern a little bit more. So we've got the dark sections in. I've purposely put the dark sections smaller than what I think the customer wants them, just so if they do want them bigger, I can make them bigger. The only thing is if I did them bigger at first, you can't make them smaller, because it's a darker colour, so we can't hide it. We can always hide the lighter colours, but we can't hide the darker colours. So I'm just going to get tidied up now, finish up for the day, and be back tomorrow. So I forgot to get my bin bags out this morning, so everything's just a mess on here, but you got to be careful when you're using the inks, because you can see the ink is all over the builder's wipes. So every time we get the builder's wipes now, you get covered in ink, so that needs to be washed off. All the kit needs to go away, get rid of the table and tidy up so the client can have the kitchen back for the night. So I've just finished getting the top coat on this bit. We have gone a lot darker, so as you can see, this was the second coat that I put on yesterday. We knew it'd be lighter anyway, but we always put a lighter base coat on and then go dark with the top coat. Just finished putting this section on, so we've got like, it looks black, but it's not actually black, it's a really dark brown, just to match in with the pattern. I've not filmed putting this bit on, just because we want to get the design sort of into my head first. Now we've done this bit, I can film it on a big wall. Now we know what design we're going for. So you can see that was the one that we did yesterday. I knew it'd be too light anyway, but it just gives us an idea. So you can see the vein running through, following it. So this is like a really dark colour. There's no blacks in there, these colours are actually super dark brown. And you see we've already got a good shine on it. It's going to look really nice. Now I can get on with this big wall. These are the colours that we've got mixed up. So that's the base colour of most of it. That's the lighter orange, and that's the one that looks black. And this is what I use for putting on the spatula. It just gets it nice and smooth, and we can get a good mix of colours on there as well, because it's quite a long blade. So I'm going to set the camera up now and get this wall on. So we're back, this is the final day now. You can see this has already got quite a good shine on it. What we're going to do now is polish it up using the polishing pads, which are these ones here. We start off with 1000, then work our way up to 4, and that's what gives it a really nice shine. And then once we've done that, we can get on with the gold leaf. So I use this for the polishing, which is a flex. I don't know the proper name for it, to be honest, but it's the best one that I've ever had. The batteries last forever, and it's super light for how big the battery is. It is pretty light, so it's a lot better than a corded one. So this is what I use, and then we use the 1000 pads up to about 4000. These are just car polishing pads, and these shine it up a lot more. So I've just finished it off. So you can see the shine there. It looks like a mirror, but if I move it to certain bits of light, you can see the dull spots there. So it's not fully flat even once we finish. It's not like a tile. From certain angles it looks like it, but it's not perfectly flat, but that's how we want it. So now the polishing is done, it's just missing a little something before we put the wax on, so I'm just going to put some gold veins on top of these white bits here. And I think rather than gold, because the customer's got brass sort of door handles, we're going to go for a brass leaf instead of a gold leaf, because it'll match in a bit better. So the bronze leaf is on now, it's looking good, so we've just got a bit there, a bit at the top. So you see we've not got much, we don't need much. Just some little bits, and that's like runs around there. So now we're going to mix up the wax, but we're going to have a bronze wax. So I've got a tub of clear wax, a little mixing tub, and a teeny little tub of concentrated bronze tin. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this until I think it's the right colour to add to the wall. I don't add too much, but I only want to add a little bit. I can test patch it on the wall, see how it is, and always add more tin if needed. I don't add too much tin because it can make it too brassy and a bit too sort of a different colour to what the wall is now. And a little tub of tin, so I don't want too much. There's no science to this, it's all just a guesstimation. So I'd say that much is exact. So this one's all finished up now. I'm just about to tidy up. It is looking mint, so if I move out of the way, you can see how shiny it is. I'll move the camera around a little bit so you can see the different bits of light. You can see the customer's lights reflecting in it there. They've got some brass lights. We've got a little bit of brass leaf in it and a deep dark colour. Because it's a dark colour, that's what gives us the high shine. So with Venetian plaster, if you ever want super high shine, we need to go for a dark colour like this one. So that's it, we're all finished up. If you've got any questions on this design, let me know in the comments below, and if you want to learn how to do this design, I do in-person and online tutorials as well. The online tutorials are more made for people that are abroad that can't get to our personal courses, because it is always better to learn in person. All the links for that are down below. And if you want to use the products that I've used in the video, they are all linked down there as well.